Hello, Jeremiah Allen here with ResumeLo.com, about to do a tutorial on correct name usage on your resume. You know, you'd think this would be a pretty simple one for folks, but about 50%, actually just over 50% of the resumes that we review for people get this one wrong. You'd think it'd be a no-brainer, but I guess it's not. So let's just kind of go over this name usage checklist that we've put together here for you, and then we'll show you some examples and provide a link where you can download some templates. When you are including your name on your resume, make sure to include both your first and last names. Don't just put one of them. Don't leave your name off altogether. Also, bear in mind, many employers are going to search for your name online. They want to see if you've got any kind of problems they need to know about, and they will judge you for the things that they find there. Next item, middle names and initials are unnecessary. They make you sound pretentious. A ton of the resumes we review have middle initials, multiple middle names. It's silly. You don't need to use them unless people normally use them when they address you. Now, one thing that you will want to include is generational titles, things like junior or senior or the third. Those sorts of things are appropriate. One thing you do want to avoid is unrelated academic and professional suffixes. For example, you don't need to include that you've earned a Master's of Business Administration, an MBA, if you're not trying to get a job where an MBA will be helpful. You don't need to put that you are a certified nurse practitioner if you're trying to get a job as a receptionist. Those sorts of things are just unnecessary. Don't include them unless they're actually related to the job you'll be applying for. Next, don't use heavy stylization or graphical elements with your name. And by that, I mean don't feel like you've got to use some sort of fancy font or create a logo for yourself. If you're a graphic designer or someone that's really deep into the creative industry, it can be appropriate, but 98% of the time it's totally unnecessary. You just need to tell them what your name is. And when you do so, put your name in a prominent place at the top of your resume. You don't want to make it too large. It should probably be larger than any of the other fonts that you're using on your resume. So let's go to the next slide here, and I'll show you some examples. These are just 3 examples that I put together for you of folks. You'll notice, let's look at this first one, Victoria Runyon. We don't include her middle initial. We don't include any of her professional certifications or educational degrees because they're unnecessary for the application that she's going for. You'll also notice that we've included her contact information up here at the top. Certainly not related to name usage, but there it is for you. Second one here, Sean Sullivan. Sean is a senior, and so we have included that on this particular resume. Again, we've got some contact information for him. And you'll notice with these, pay attention to how the name is bolder, more prominent than the other elements that are listed up here in these resume headers. Now, in this third example, we've got John Adkins. He's a Microsoft Certified Database Administrator. And so that would be appropriate to list on his resume after his name if he were looking for a database administrator job. If he's not looking for a database administrator job, if he's trying to start a landscaping company, then it's probably not going to be terribly important. In fact, it should be excluded because it's just going to confuse people. If I'm a hiring manager that's looking to hire a database administrator and I see that John has his MCDBA, I'll be impressed. I'll say, oh, wow, this is great. If I'm looking for something else, I'll look at that acronym that comes after his name and say, wow, that's weird. So, just to summarize, again, make sure to put both your first and your last name on resumes. Leave off your middle initials and middle names unless they're what people call you. If Victoria Runyon doesn't go by Victoria, she goes by her middle name, which is Marie, then, well, let's put that there, and it can be appropriate. Again, avoid unnecessary academic and professional suffixes. Don't go crazy with your stylization, with your font choices, that sort of thing. And make sure to put your name in a prominent place at the top of your resume. Don't make it too big, but it should certainly get more focus and more emphasis than some of the other items in the header of your resume. So there you have it. Wherever you see this video posted, you hopefully will see a link close by to let you download these templates here. Hopefully they'll be helpful for you. We've got them in Word doc format for you. If you don't see them there, then go to resumello.com and poke around, and you'll be able to find where we keep all our templates, and you'll be able to access it there. Good luck to you. Have a good day.